Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity and conviction, in tempo even, and that's not a bad thing.
there's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Header! Goal, England! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vega kept his eye on it, and he's there. He shifted it to the flank. Gordon is in a really good position out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ball's played through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Looking to play him in. Look at the space. Vitinha! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The goal scorer for Portugal.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Vitinha.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that kill.
Can he finish? They've scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
5 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal have their lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Knocks it into space. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot's on. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! No, just not quite.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he was quick to react. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, he's got space here, and that was asking for too much. Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Not the most accurate pass. Araujo looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pedro Neto. He's shifting through the gears here. Stones can clear it away. Oh, and again. And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pickford clears without hesitation. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedro Neto. Tries to pass it through. And it's been hooked away. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Kane. That's going wide left. And he's been shifted off it. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cancelo. To Cancelo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Kane. Vega wins the duel this time. Vega powering forward here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Portugal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He can run onto that. Not a hint of offside here. He's had it taken off him. Gordon. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's destined for the flank. Pedro Neto. Oh, that is a nice touch. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Kane. And he's had it nicked away. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now that's well seen too. Vega cuts it out. Driving on and making good progress. Looking for the run. That has been cut short. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Anderson. And that's a throw-in. In with the challenge. Vitinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball's gone out of play. João Neves. Oh, good spread. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? O'Reilly. They want to be quick to recover this. Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
England cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Rice gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. João Neves. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And this is Ronaldo. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. He's not got that quite right. Can he get it through? And this is Kane. He has found a way through. It's Kane! Played out to the left flank. Driving forward. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Somewhat off target, and he's there to belt it away. And a goal kick. O'Reilly is there, and he can pick it up. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's good defending, very good defending. Vega did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Now it's Pedro Neto. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Kane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham! Oh, it's hit the post! And that was very necessary.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Vega gets over and intercepts. Vega going forward. Now it's Pedro Neto. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. What a throw in. Nicely weighted ball. Chips it through. Diogo Costa can get it clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. O'Reilly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Vitinha. Rice. Mendes cuts out the pass. Bruno Fernandes. He had a chance! And there's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Portugal, after 34 minutes, is number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
Portugal now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Kane. It's Kane! He's got a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
35 minutes is number 9, Harry Kane.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That is ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space. Good ball over the top. And that is well cleared. And he's managed to get free.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Thinks about the shot. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Kane. Now, can they get him away? Gordon! And he's stuck it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
England, after 38 minutes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's picked his way through. Great chance! Off the post! And that has fair fizzed.
Madueke clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Anderson. And he's intervened well there. Done delicately. Vega makes the interception. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has been slung wide. That pass isn't the best. It's a good spell of possession. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off.
Portugal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And this is Kane. Big chance! Goal! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
England with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Bruno Fernandes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Kane. He is through here. Real chance! And that's in. And they're threatening to fly away here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
England go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Araujo gets across to intercept that. João Neves.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well read, nice interception. Stones spots it and intercepts. A probing pass. João Cancelo. He's looking wide. That's been cut out, well played. That has not gone well. No, that's been intercepted. Madueke looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Portugal really could have done without this. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Diogo Costa clearly engaging in mind games here. He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Please welcome everyone, our lads!
Gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's ambitious. And a neat finish. It is an explosive start to the second half.
The goal for Portugal.
After 47 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Bruno Fernandes. Spread it left. Pedro Neto. Not the most accurate pass. Searching pass he's played there. That's good vision. Chance! Oh, good finish! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 10.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
What's going wide left? Now it's Pedro Neto. He's picked his way through. Anderson. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. That is good alertness. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gordon. Bellingham. And he's picked out the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's fabulous. Gordon couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gordon providing an outlet on that flank. Gordon!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedro Neto.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well, shoots! And that's a sharp finish. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Number 7.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Portugal now just needing one.
The manager must have...
Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Rice. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And no mistake. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The goal scorer for Portugal.
A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
England really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on you. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now that looks a decent ball. That is a great pick out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's anyone's ball now. Pedro Neto. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Stones promptly onto that. And here's Kane, and he's got away from him. Gordon is on. He's had a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Gordon deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
England have their second corner now. Rice with the short one. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Pickford trying to keep this in. Oh, important interception. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! João Neves. Who's looking wide. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
The attendance for this match
Anderson.
was
Well played. That has
97,159.
snuffed out the danger. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Pass is coming off in quick. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! Noses back in front once more! Another one! This must be his personal high.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
João Neves, nicely spread. Bernardo Silva. Oh, super find. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Portugal, after 63 minutes, is
Portugal
Number
now
7,
in a position far
Cristiano
more desirable.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He is through here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He won't be happy with that one. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Anderson. Now it's Kane. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass somewhat off target. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Good, strong midfield running here. Threads one in. Anderson. He has found the way through. Madueke. He's cut it out. João Neves. Ambitious ball here. Madueke. Nicely weighted ball. João Neves to Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's destined for the flank. Nice looking ball. Always goal side. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So now the difference is 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is ended up in no man's land. Konsa. Oh, easy pickings there. Distributed tidily. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Petit. He'll try from distance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, great leap! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he can clear it away. Oh, it's come loose. João Neves. Pass somewhat off target. And there's the shot! And that's past the post.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And he's quick to return it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. And it's Cancelo. Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. João Neves. Cristiano Ronaldo. Anderson. And that has left him in a heap. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. João Neves stood up well to him there. Played out to the left flank. João Cancelo calmly anticipates. João Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Gordon. He's got away. Can he get on the end of this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. "75 minutes played." And he has slightly undercooked that one.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
João Neves. Anderson running with the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Pedro Neto. James kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's managed to get free. And this is Kane. And he cuts out the supply. But they've got it again. Vega. It's a pretty loose pass. Anderson has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
It's just beyond his reach. Well, that pass isn't the best. João Neves. It's Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, no way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's found the way through. Oh, he's on his own. Goes for a shot. And he's missed it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's come to nothing. Vitinha. Looking for the run. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha. It's a really well-measured ball. And the shot! And that's a good finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Bellingham promptly onto that, and that is that. Well read, nice interception. And that has not gone well. Into the channel. Madueke receives it in a good position here. Chance, surely! It's a goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. That's an excellent interception. O'Reilly! England have their third corner. They've played it short. Has to go back here. Pedro Neto deals with that comfortably. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now he's charged for a shot! And that's wide. João Neves. The final 5 minutes. Well timed, excellent interception. Vitinha, distributed tidily. Can he get it through? Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. João Neves. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Vitinha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Madueke. He has found the way through. And he shoots! It's a goal! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
England get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Bernardo Silva. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Bellingham, not the most accurate pass. And it's gone back to the keeper. João Neves.
There will be
5 minutes to add. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Vitinha. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, look at the space here. João Neves touches it back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Bruno Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass somewhat off target. Anderson. Madueke. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely spread. That's where it came from. Oh, super ball! And he's gone backward here. It's a searching pass. No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Pedro Neto chasing after it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That was lovely, that.
And he's lost his man here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vega. Passing nice and neat. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Backward it goes. João Neves. And he's chosen to go back. And the referee brings it to a close. Portugal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Cristiano Ronaldo, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.